Alright, so yeah, I guess we are back. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is I guess do an overview on what's going on right now and the anime season. Gonna hope this time around that I can finally do my thing, because things been a bit wild. So what we're gonna do is check out the anime season that's going on right now, since I don't keep up a lot with it, since I usually, haven't watched a lot of I haven't watched a lot of anime the past few months to, the past few year. Is it as much as I love anime? There's only so much I can do. Alright, and let's put on some music that's not so, you know, uh, I guess towards the end of everything. Um alright. So one second. Man, I need to juggle so many screens right now. Okay. So this anime season, it's looking quite nice. I haven't kept up with any of it. So, what we can see, Kimetsu no Yaiba, as always, is a good one. I know what it is. I mean, it's a doubling episode, extended length final episode. What's it about? Turning to friends, company, the Hashira, Tengen, Usui. Huh. Okay. So there might be. I haven't watched the second season, so I cannot talk much about it, right? Since I loved Kimetsu no Yaiba. Of course, it's not really the top of the top, and I 100% would have watched it, but I'm still in the slump. I'm still finding the day where I can actually watch it. But for now, we have to do it this way. But it is what it is. We have to deal with it. More like I have to deal with it, because I really want to catch up. I'll probably do it. Maybe this weekend, I don't know. But we'll do. We'll have to keep watching it. Yeah. Just have something to watch. Shingeki no Kyojin, I haven't done any of it. I know the last one I watched, like, I don't know, way too long ago. Let me see. Which one did I actually watch? I mean, the last one. Let me see. I haven't watched any of the movies. I know what the movies do. Or what do they entail? Maybe it's just a complete everything. Like, here you go, first season compact in one movie. It's OVA, it's a movie, TV series. I think this is the one I watched. Yeah, this is the one I watched. Alright. So, AOT, Shingeki no Kyojin. Haven't kept up with it. Maybe we'll one day, but to be honest, I don't care too much about it. It's like, as much as I liked it in the beginning, I don't know, I couldn't get back into it. Like, I wouldn't, even though at the time I was still someone who liked a lot of, shonen stuff, was really interested in fights and all that surrounding it. Also, the first season was really good. I know what it was. Maybe it has something to do with the delay and everything, that it took them like years down the line to actually adaptate more. So yeah. Sono Bisuke do Wakoi wa Suru. Oh, 100%. I'm keeping up with this one. This one is a really good one right now. Like, I just heard some stuff of it, right? And it is really good. So if you haven't started it, it's really good. So 100% a recommendation. Cloverworks, always good animation, good artwork. Yeah, it's also, you know, it's a, I would say it's kind of a rom-com ish style. So it's not really, you know, all that. Well, it's a rom-com. Rom-coms are always, you know, hit or miss, depending on, sometimes get boring, sometimes actually really good. This one is definitely a banger. So if you like, you know, as you can see, both of this, what's Wakana and Marin, right? You know, one is a I would say kind of schoolgirl, but at the same time it's also Gia. I wouldn't say Giara. Giara has its, you know, special uniform that they always wear with those, you know, arm warmers and leg warmers in the way, right? So that is definitely something that you have to keep an eye on, because Marin is not your usual girl that you usually see in other animes where, you know, doesn't catch up on stuff. Like, she looks really fashionable, and you would think, yeah, she would be, you know, dismiss feelings and stuff, doesn't notice stuff. But you know, she's actually really good. And overall, you know, she is. I would say she's also one of the truer, you know, people out there, because she's also more, you know. I mean, I would say she's more. Mm, she's not fake. Let's go with that. She is not fake. She doesn't play it up and stuff. She values things. Of course, it might be, you know, me talking, since there's not a lot of, you know, a lot of people I usually, you know, hang out with. They're definitely, you know, here and there, you know, they're definitely, you know, like those prerequisites for, you know, you know, female, you know, girls who are, you know, beautiful and stuff, who are, you know, more like, who are more, you know, I guess fake in a sense, right? Just because they do have all that, you know, all that, you know, they have to, you know, expensive clothing and stuff, that they don't, you know, that they're beautiful and stuff, that they just, you know, third popularity to them, and that they don't, you know, appreciate other people in a way other people would, right? That they're on the lower, I guess you could say, in a lower step of standing than the usual ones, right? But I would say, she's not that way. She's really a good one. So yeah, she's definitely gonna be. I think she's gonna be one of the best girls of the season. Also, disclaimer: I haven't watched all of it, so I cannot speak much about it. So yeah, definitely recommendation. If you kept up with it, you should 100% do. I think it will 100%. I don't know how much there is for, you know. I have a feeling it might definitely get a second season, but you know how things work usually. They don't, you know, always bring on second season, even so sometimes it 100% need a second season. But yeah, from what I've seen, you know, Works, they have a good track record. From what I'm seeing right now as well is, you know, Seishun Buta Yoro. No, perfect, good series, plus a movie like here. Different recommendation. I still haven't watched the movie, even though I enjoyed the first season. It's like I haven't. It's always the same with me. It's like I watch, you know, all the movie. I mean, all the series, but never watch the movie. I don't know what it is. Maybe it has something to do with you know, that because it's a movie. It's like almost an hour to 2 hours, and you have to keep up, and not, you know, get distracted or just get bored of it. And that's the problem with me. It's like I used to watch a lot of stuff, right? I could stand still and stuff. I can still stand still. I was more like, I don't know. I can watch TV shows, well, not TV show, but anime series, right? Like on, like, one episode done till the last of like 12 or 24, right? But I can't literally sit down and watch a movie because I have to click around. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with how movies are, because movies are usually like you have to sit for like hour plus, and you have to really get engaged into something. But if the movie doesn't catch you completely, then you would be just like, oh well, let's wait. Maybe click some here, click some there. But yeah, that's where I am right now with the movies. But also the fact, it's still pretty alright. Alright, what did they do? They did also Darling in the Franxx. I would say it's okay. Darling in the Franxx was also pretty good at the time. Even though, during the dramatic there was a lot of discussion about the one part where, man, what was the girl's name, man? It's been such a long time. I know Zero Two, still remember her. I forgot what the character's name are. Where are they at? Alright, then we have oh yeah. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Sure, the last bit wasn't really the best, but I still liked it really a lot. Yeah, Ichigo and Zero Two were this at one point the really discussion point of going I guess you have different camps on both sides, right? Be fighting for their girl and going for what could have done better, who did it better, who's in the right, who's in the wrong, and that was goddamn. That was quite quite thing, man. People be raging left and right. Of course, you have one party. You have two parties who are literally biased to each other, right? Which is well, I won't say it's kind of a bit weird saying it's uh normal. Even though sometimes you should be putting logic to it. Uh, yeah, you should definitely use logic for certain things, but not in a way that it doesn't make no sense, right? But yeah, sometimes with things, people be in their camps doing your thing as much bias as possible, right? But yeah, we swerved away from that. Okay, One Piece. I mean, it's One Piece. I watched it like what till I know when was the last time I watched it. I watched it what? Maybe till the Stema. I don't know what the island was called. But yeah, definitely till the island part where everything went alright. But since then I haven't watched any One Piece or read any One Piece because I like One Piece, but at the same time it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. Because the last binge I did was like from the fight with Whitebeard to Flamingo, the islands and stuff. But yeah, that was probably the part where I binged it all and then just put everything on ice again. Yeah, that's how I usually do things. Put things on ice and forget about it. I mean, it's the same with putting things on watch list, where you essentially yeah, I'm gonna watch later. Well, a year down the road, you look back, say, huh, I still haven't done this. Why is it here? Huh? I will get to it. I will get to it. And then you're like, yeah, but then you have all these other 40 shows that you have on the planet to watch. It's like, I don't think I will do that. I don't think so. Not one day. Oh well. One Piece. It's a mishmash of maybe catching up, maybe not, if I have time. It's like a time commitment than, watching a, one season of show, like 12 episodes or 24. But then you have One Piece. I don't know how many episodes. Probably like around like 400. I don't know, maybe 700. I have no idea. When was the last time I watched it? I think the last time I finished was Naruto. That was also with Boruto. That's where I stopped. I watched a little bit of Boruto. Not really, could not get into it. Sure, it is the new, modernized stuff, but it is what it is. Not much you can do. They try to make, the new Naruto more like the Boruto, right? Who overcomes everyone. So yeah, that is what it is for now. Alright, the next would be Arifureta. Arifureta, um, I like it. It's like, it's like one of those shows where, either you like or you don't. It's like a harem, harem ecchi show, like, fine, it's isekai, kind of, yes, it is isekai in a way. It is isekai, okay? It's either yes or it's not, okay? It is. I like the first season. I think it went a bit too fast. The manga was pretty slow. Well, it had more details and stuff, and didn't speedrun through all the details that he went through. Maybe it's something to do, with the knowledge that might have been, combined with what I, expected. I mean, it's another 12 episodes. I don't know how far it gets. From what I'm seeing, um, she's here, so it might be a bit further. I don't know, man. I actually don't know anymore where it was. I don't know how many dungeons there were, but there are definitely a few. Yeah, this probably is still the same, right? You and the mother, he'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, I have to see how it is. Yeah. Let me check again if I'm right. What's this? Specials? It said specials, okay. Yeah. I mean, if you like it, harem stuff, actually, I like it too, but it's more like, it's good. Like, it has an overpowered MC, and if it's done right, it can be really fun. But in this case, I think they probably rushed a little bit and left out the important parts of, how the world is and how its abilities are done. So yeah. Well, it is what it is. Um, if you like this, you definitely give it a watch. If you don't like it much, maybe read the manga. Even then, there's also, I think, the web novel as well. So yeah, definitely recommendation. I mean, depending on if you really like harem and edgy adventure overpowered MC stuff, then yes, definitely recommend that to you. Other than that, definitely not. If you don't like that stuff, that's probably maybe a skip on that part for you. If you don't like it that much. Okay, Ginch, yeah, that's whatchamacallit. It's is it the realist one? Yeah, it's probably the realist, right? Uh, Let me check. Give me a quicker check. Yeah, it's a realist hero. Realist hero. Recommendation. Recommend it if you like, the stuff with economics and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's not really rom-com. It's just an isekai story again, but he is not actually fighting. He is actually, leading a country to become, I guess, more independent and stuff, and build the country to get out of debt. I think, right? Yeah. Breaks to ban on war to defeat the military dictatorship. No, he must answer the Goran Chaos Empire. Ah, yes, leader. It is what it is. Simple as that. He is becoming, the standing king. He needs to rule the king because the king before that put everything to ruin. So he needs to, work itself out and make the country thrive again, or the kingdom, and all that, stuff in between. We know with them girls, getting, getting more and more, but at the same time also learning how the world works. It's also a good part that economics and how, I guess it's more like a rough idea of how economics works and how they see it. I don't know if it's accurate since I'm not really that well versed in it, but I would say it's pretty interesting. If you like something like that, who who puts in the effort into not really being overpowered, but more like putting his head into the game of learning how a country, more like putting his strength that more like he learned in the past in his earlier life before he got teleported over here, to become, I guess, a king and ruling over the kingdom and stuff, and also warring in a way, right? There are definitely wars as well. So yeah, that's also pretty good to see. Yeah, if you like that stuff, like with the MC using his brain for ruling a kingdom and putting his ideas that he came from Earth to, you know, to a fantasy world where everything is, you know, a bit more different than the usual, then yeah, definitely give it a watch. It's really good. Been watching it, you know. I watched first season, second season is on the way. Uh, I have no idea what it's actually about. Very class, which he was born, Matthias, or Matthias, the world's most powerful sage. This reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover he has been born with the optimal crest of magical combat on his first try. Unfortunately, the world's been born into it was poor standards before it becomes magic, and everyone thinks he's still marked for a failure. Alright, so it's gonna be a magic, I guess a magic swordsman. Definitely, I mean, it sounds interesting. It might be that I read it before and I forgot about it. Like, there's so many mangas that I've read and they just get, you know, they get this they get anime adaptation that have no idea what is going on usually, because I don't keep up with, you know, manga that perfectly. Let me see. Sakyo no Kensha. Okay. Okay, I have a bookmark, but I never touched it. Yeah, still gonna give it a try to see how it is. I don't know. It's JC Staff. JC Staff, well, was good. still burned on the fact that, you know, JC Staff was doing crazy stuff. You know, doing crazy stuff with you know, Shokugeki no Soma, slideshows, everything, no animation or moving pieces, just, you know, manga panels in a way, right? Yeah, I don't know how they are now. They're definitely doing good with the, you know, realist hero. But I don't know how it is here, since you could say it's a generic run, right? Generic, is it reincarnation? Okay, it's a reincarnation. Okay, it's another isekai, which, you know, isekai is always flooded with a lot of stuff because, you know, people love to use that, I won't say genre, but it's more like, the world for, you know, for the strength of, because you can do whatever the fuck you want, since it's fantasy. You can do however, more like you can do whatever you want, and it doesn't matter because you make up the rules, you make all of it, you make up your system, and most of the time you encounter game mechanics, which, you know, it's probably the most popular thing, right? Games is the best entry and make something out of it, right? And then you comes in, you know, the part where you do your storytelling, which, you know, sometimes you have a copy pasta of, you know, overpowered MC, multiple heroines, and basic story of beating the, you know, the Demon King at the end. Or maybe, you know, like Konosuba's case, you know, you get reincarnated in another world and bring in the goddess who put you in that world. Great. And then from there on, yeah, things go crazy. But yeah, I don't know how it is. It might be good. I never write off stuff straight out the gate just because an isekai with multiple heroines and an MC, right? So yeah, you have to see, have to wait, and have to look at it. Alright, next one. Tensei Oji no Akaji Kokai Saisei Jutsu. Oh, is that the one? Commit treason. Okay. With an impossible task of ruling his pathetic little kingdom. This poor guy just can't catch a break, but with his brilliant idea of auctioning off his country, this lazy prince should be able to retire once and for all. Oh, that was the plan until his treasonous schemes lead to disastrous consequences, namely accidentally victorious and the favor of his people. Oh, interesting. I mean, I watched it once, but never watched it again. Maybe because I had things to do, and I planned to watch it and just clicked on it, opened up, and just forgot about it because I didn't have time. I have to see how good it is. From what I've here is another kingdom ruler who tried to do things, didn't go his way. Yeah, hopefully this guy will learn. But yeah, FEC, he fucked up in a way that it turned everything proper and perfect, and turned out for the better of him. I mean, I guess it's fine. I think I'm gonna give it a watch because sounds cool, sounds interesting. Also, the fact I think using the fact that kingdom ruling and stuff as a means of getting to the part where there's a different way of storytelling might be good, but at the same time you have to be knowledgeable about how countries been run and stuff, which something can be complicated, something can be all pretty basic, which could also be wrong every once in a while. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it when I have time. Back in the day when I went to school, I just watched so much anime. Each season, it's like almost like every single anime. Like I was stacked, like watching anime because I was bored out of my mind. Not really bored. I was really into anime. I still am. It's just I watched so much. I got burned out of it. So yeah, I still want to watch it though. If I watch it, then I'm back in it, get sucked into everything. Like I'm a sponge for good things, and then things be going down, I guess, the drain with time. But yeah, then we're gonna watch it. The next one, Little no Daichi Nite. What's this? Kena Kagami is forced to live on life support in order to survive. The only way for her to be free is within the MMORPG. VR MMO. Wait, what? Leadel? Leadel? Dale? One day her life support is functioning and cannot lose her life, but when she awakes, okay. It's Isekai. Interesting. That's yeah. It's almost like SAO in a way. Just you don't die in real life. But she did die in real life, so yeah. Interesting. She's not half elf, okay. Oh, so essentially okay, so it's another overpower, but I don't know how it's going to be because this one is it's a heroine this time. Who's a girl. Virtual adventure, okay. It could be like a local horizon. Not really economic driven, but more like since as I'm reading right now, its inhabitants happen to be children she made in the creation. It's like, what the fuck? Now this sounds more interesting now. It's like the deleted character or the character she made before she decided to pick one are her, I guess, inhabitants in this world, which is pretty pretty interesting. It's gonna be something. Yeah, sounds interesting. Might be chill. Give it a watch, maybe. I mean, we're already 7th episode in, so yeah, I have to watch. I know we're like not really at the start, but since I haven't checked out any of the seasons yet, I'm catching up onto it. Shimatsu no Harem, what's it? World is it World Ends Harem? I have no idea. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Yeah, he got iced. So he got put into cryo, and he became the only man in the world. Maybe not the only one, but from the few, right? He was still there. And now he needs to, do something, gotta keep the world moving because only the women are still alive there. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. I don't know. Maybe we'll watch it, maybe not. I haven't nothing of it. Maybe there are things that I have to see what they do and what not. Alright, next one. Something died, okay. Okay. Things be dying on my end. Okay. All right. Let's try some notes. Yeah, I got to wait till it's opened up. Yeah, Lost Ark is still pretty on the ends of. What's going on right now? It's like everything's going on, man. Let me do some quick logins because I know what's going on. What the fuck is happening? Is that nothing's working? Log out. It's like everything's dying right now. Like what? Yeah, I know what's going on. It's like Twitter's dead or something. Alright, for now, let's continue. See how things move forward. Okay, let's see. But yeah, the next one will be Platinum End. I don't know. Platinum End is Platinum End, I guess. Not much to say about it. Because I haven't watched it. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't watched the first season. I mean, what did they do? Let's see. Any worthwhile stuff? I mean, make Grand Order, okay. Camelot. I don't know how good this was. I heard there was some stuff with art that didn't go well with people, like huge changes. Wait, what is going on right now? Why is everything dying? Is Twitter down as well? What's going on? It's like everything's dead. Okay. Alright, also my ranking, haven't watched it. Maybe we'll never do, to be honest. I never cared about, I mean the art style maybe, yeah, but not really, not my style. Alright, next one. Alright, the next one would be Boruto. Never cared about Boruto. I meant to like Boruto, but it is. I would say it's alright, Boruto. If you want to watch it, sure, go ahead. But not really something. Not really something I would recommend, because not really a big fan of it. And the next one would be, what's this? Sabi Q Bisco. His powerful bow appears as the rust of destruction. Wait, what? Save the people from he loves a thrilling adventure and an action story. Then to Japan, where everything has rusted away, rust wind. I mean, this sounds pretty cool. We'll maybe check it out, see how it goes. Usually, I always keep it, on the down low, because I don't want to watch too much. That might be one of the hidden gems. So maybe, it's a maybe. It's a maybe. Yeah. We'll check it out. Kenja no Deshi. What the fuck is this? Name Dumbbell. Okay, Gandalf, you're not anymore the same, are you now? I think there's copyright reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Gandalf story probably. He's known across the lands of the virtual world, but one night before bed, Kagami used an in-game vanity case that's about to expire, opting to create his ideal version of female Dunbelf Outer. Wait a second. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting one. He becomes I guess he becomes you could say he becomes his avatar. Okay. Yeah, he becomes his avatar and everything goes down the drain. Oh, I mean, I guess Twitter is down, usually to check up on Lost Ark, but yeah, my brain would be going, oh yeah, it might be because of Lost Ark, because if you think about it, release date and everything delayed. Yeah, about that. Oh, we'll have to see. All right, yeah. I guess Lost Ark is, Twitter's also dead. So, let's get to the next one. So yeah, this one sounds interesting. I don't know how it works. Maybe it does something. Okay, interesting. Let's see how good studio is. Something you can see on the studio if it's good or not. Sometimes they have some good stuff, but that didn't do much, right? This might be something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, next one. Second core of this. Historical shonen supernatural vampire. Vampire stories. Dude, vampire stories are pretty fun. I like vampires in general, right? Vampires are cool. But there hasn't been a good one. I think the last one was Rosario Vampire, and that was more like people been saying, yeah, the manga was definitely better than the actual show was supposed to be, right? I watched the series, and I think it was at the time, me being a young boy, I think was alright. Was still expecting for a new season to come out, since I still enjoyed it. But yeah, it is what it is, right? On that one as well. Alright. Mahoka Koko no Ritose. That is another one of those. I love it. I love Mahoka. It's one of my favorites. Because Tatsuya is the best. Okay? He's king of all. Yeah, I like all of our characters. Also, the world's pretty cool. His powers are pretty interesting as well. Even though, the fact that he wins most of the time, which is, the aspect of him being that guy. He's Gotsuya. It's pretty sick. And I need to check. I watched the movie. I read the manga. I haven't watched the Miyuki one. The side thing. So I have to catch up on that. I don't know how this is about. It's a TV special, so it might be good. It might be good. I always think, you know, Mahoka has always good things. So yeah, probably gonna be great as well. So gonna be watching it as well. What's a fantasy be shoujo? No Jinuki Oji-san? What the fuck? Is this a comedy? The childhood friends Tachibana Hinata and Jinguji Tsukasa were living the everyday life of office workers. Then on the way home from a mixer, they were sent flying into another world. Oh, wow. Wow. That took a turn, huh? Narisaka. His best friend has been turned into a beautiful blonde-haired... What? Well, okay. I mean, it looks like a comedy to me. This could be something. Jinguji. I cannot distinguish who is who right now because you know how Japanese names are. Sometimes they're female, sometimes they're male. I have no idea. Yeah. So I guess that's how it should be working, right? This looks also pretty fun, like a comedy. Definitely, you know, another isekai. I don't know how the cast is going to be, but it's going to be interesting from what I'm seeing. Now we have JoJo. JoJo, people love JoJo. I'm not one of them, sadly. More like probably got turned off on that because people shove it straight in my face every time. So yeah, I haven't done any of the catching up and watching. So that's where I am right now with that. Stuck on that. But for now, not gonna be watching any JoJo. I have to still, if I wanted to watch, I want to at least watch it from the beginning, right? But for now, we're gonna keep it on ice. You know, watch other things. Shaman King 2021. I watched the old Shaman King, never watched the new one. I don't know how it is. Maybe never. Karakai Jose no Takagi-san. Oh yeah, definitely, sadly not gonna watch it. Maybe never. Yeah. Karakai Jose no Takagi-san. This is probably from the looks of it. I don't know if it's the last season of them or when they're adults. I watched the first season, I haven't watched the second, so cannot say much about the second season and third season. So maybe it's a huge change, maybe it's not. I mean they always had a great dynamic, so it can only be great, okay? It can only be great. Princess Connect Redive. Haven't watched first season, can't talk much about it. Also has mobile games, so yeah, can only be great. I mean, not great, but I don't know. Maybe it's good. I think it's gonna be good because I mean, I think it is a kind of show that's about food. I think food and adventures, like fantasy world. So maybe it might be good. We'll check it out. I mean, I have to check out the first season, so I can't just jump in straight into the first season. I mean, second season. Alright, next one would be Koroshi Ai. Two assassins face off at a certain workplace. It is a Chinese one, from the looks of it. I mean, Chinese ones are always good. The only thing that probably throws me off is the names, which always is a mouthful. You have to all these names in your head. You're already keeping the guy from solo leveling in my head, so already taking up quite the space. But yeah, I never watched any of the Chinese ones, so maybe we'll do, maybe I won't. I don't think so I will, because usually it's maybe not really the time, and also need to catch my eye as well, right? But yeah, we'll see. Maybe not. But I'm more leaning towards maybe not watching it than rather watch it. Orient. When identified creatures known as Kishin suddenly appeared in Japan, all of the most famous military leaders were killed in battle. Oh wow. And the end of the world seemed close at hand. 150 years later, demons still rule the world, and only the band of Bushi continues to fight for freedom. Musashi and Kojiro, out of admiration for their brave fighters, strive to form the strongest band of Bushi. Okay, so it's may something to do with maybe bringing back the dream of the world, like the leading demons of the world. Uh, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Usually I watch these series if they have comedy in it, but we'll see. It's a huge seriousness into it. World Trigger, watched first season, liked it a lot. Never watched second and third because I think um it some kind of went a bit wrong with World Trigger. World Trigger was really good in the beginning, but then I think there was a time where they didn't have enough time or budget to make everything. So they put it on pause and then released it later down the line, like I don't know, a few years later. So yeah, maybe I will watch it. I mean, I have to watch the whole series again because I don't remember the premise and everything. I only know that the whitehead guy came from the other side to beat. I mean, he literally brought them from the other side to the human worlds, and the human world always got invaded by monsters. So he essentially was literally the strongest person there. So yeah, and he's always useless. So most of the time he's useless. So yeah, I know it changed in season 2. Maybe it changed a lot, maybe did not. I don't know. Hopefully it did, because I always wanted him to be something, but he never got to something. If you know what I mean. Like, you expect the character to grow, but instead he never grew at all. So yeah, that is where we are with that series and of events. Alright, Akari-chan no Seilafuku. Oh, Tuo is back. Tuo is back. Okay. Tuo didn't die. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's open up Lost Ark again. Right, the Twitter site, so I can keep my eye on it. Okay. Alright. Akemi-chan no Seilafuku. Robai Private Academy is so well known. Good. Okay, so this is going to look a slice of life. Freedom Girls, I guess. Maybe it's like High School Fleet? High School Fleet, something like that. Okay, well-known girls, junior high school. Maybe it might be cute girls doing cute things. Maybe just a simple slice of life show, which I don't mind. I love me some good slice of life shows. Also, then they're pretty good. Komachi Akibi is a girl who, for a certain reason, has dreamed of wearing Robai Academy Sailor Out uniform. Her dream comes true, and her heart races as the day of the school entrance ceremony arrives. With her heart set on her new sailor uniform, Komichi embarks on the junior high school life of her dreams. Komichi dashes headlong to the days follow. Okay, first. Okay, so it's gonna be a slice of life into, I guess, days at the school. From dreaming, I want to wear this outfit. Okay, here I am. What am I gonna do now? Tell me something, huh? I don't know. It might be good, might be bad. I don't know. I mean, it's Clover Works, so I guess put the bar already high up, so it's gonna be great. Yeah. Maybe you're gonna check it out. How it is. This one, Gaijin Kaihatsu no Kuroitsu-san. The manga centers on the Kuroitsu, an assistant researcher in the Superhuman Development Department of Agastya, a villainous secret organization that battles with heroes who try to save the world. Kuroitsu lives a busy life in Agastya, caught between the absurd requests of her bosses, making presentations, implementing the future into superhumans, and getting results within the allotted time. Biden's back records all without vacation. Um, it looks comedy. It looks fun. Tell me, what does it tell you? I mean, looks. I mean, all I hope is not some kind of fucked up shit. Um. Uh, uh, um. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I will check out one episode and decide from there how it goes. But yeah, we'll check it out. See how it is. Slow Loop. Oh boy, it's a sports anime. You know, always on sports anime, I always keep it. Pretty simple. It's like, to me, sports anime should always have that one thing. That one thing would be the one thing that should always be in sports anime, in my opinion, is comedy. It needs to balance itself out because serious sports can be good, like Haikyuu and Kuroko no Basket were also pretty good because for me, I didn't take them as complete serious as oh yeah, here we go, like the most serious of seriousness, more like a lighthearted comedy. That's how I took these sports anime series every time. So yeah. Alright, let's see. It's a slight sport one. Meeting his stepdad, Hiyori heads to the place she always feels at home, the ocean. When a curious girl named Koharu shows up. Alright. Hiyori decides to teach her how to fish. Wait, what? It's the fishing? Wait, what? Okay. Now this it is probably a show about fishing. Teach her how to fish. Now we have competitive fishing anime. Let's check it out. Let's see if it's actually true though. Competitive fishing anime. If so, goddamn. But at the same time, it could also be a good, relaxing, like, show since it has a slice of life in it. So it might not be that as competitive as you would think it would be, right? So, I mean, maybe, I mean, let's put it on the, I guess, maybe watch. If it's good, if it's not good, we have to see. Tokyo 24Ku. Maybe this is, different pronunciation. Another Clover works. They're doing quite a lot. I hope they don't get overloaded because we know how overloaded studios work. One series get the full attention, everyone else will go to shit. What's this? What, sci-fi? I mean, sci-fi can be good, but yeah, maybe. I mean, it's going to be dead. It's going to demand that they make a decision about the future. Oh, so it's gonna be something. I don't want to say it's something like Mirai Nikki. Would be kind of weird, right? It was like Mirai Nikki, or what's the other one? Zankyo no Terra would be the other one. Could be good, but at the same time, why do they look like they're about to run somewhere? Like, it doesn't give off the vibe of sci-fi, more like runner. Hey, it can be good. It can be good. Maybe we'll check it out. Hakazume Koban Yoshino Gyakushu. Female police officer Kawai had enough. Okay, yeah. He wasn't even that into it and was about to hand in her registration. When the unthinkable happened, she met the new female officer of a station. That's when a while time. It's a gorgeous role model. Mm, um, nah, not really. Not a big fan of this police stuff. I like Psychopath, but Psychopath was a bit more different with the world and stuff. But that doesn't look really that interesting. It's also, you know, Madhouse. Madhouse, I don't know if Madhouse did anything good the past few years because the last one they tried to make went down bad. I wish there was some kind of. I mean, did a car. I mean, the golden time of, you know, the golden times of, I guess, Madhouse are probably over. People are still waiting for No Game No Life season 2. High School of the Dead sadly never got finished. One Punch Man got I guess given away. Overlord is the only other one. Cases, yeah, this was also really good. Overlord turned to CGI, sadly. Yeah, Madhouse never did season 2s, but seeing them making season 2s of Overlord, yeah, we know where that went, huh? Oh well. Doll's Frontline. What's this? The aftermath of a military accident resulted in widespread disease, as well as the recent conclusion of careless nuclear war has massively depopulated the planet and rendered much of the surface uninhabitable. Uninhabitable? Jesus. Okay. Planet rendered much of the surface and lose once again. Great. I mean, it's a military, maybe conquering stuff. Androids. Gee, okay. Looks interesting. Tactical dolls? Tactical dolls? What? So, something about a disease that happened, wanna spread through the world, and then you have androids and normal people fighting for a nation? Runs a lot of the news story in a little bit. Maybe we'll check it out. It has a drama tag to it. Can be good. More like an action drama, military sci-fi. I always keep, you know, the military stuff on, you know, on the lower end because usually, you know, military stuff is pretty can be hit or miss. In my opinion, you know, it can be hit or miss. But I think the last one I watched was Drifters, and Drifters was pretty solid. I don't know if there was ever. I think there was a second. I mean, there was supposed to come into second. I think there was supposed to come into second season. And what I was thinking, it will get a second season, and just took it as that. Wish they got a second season. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I have to check it. I have to look it up later. Or we can do it right now. Let's see. Let's see. Drifters. Second season. Reset in info 2022. So from the looks of it, there's nothing. So people were I think from the end and stuff, there were definitely things people would be thinking, yeah, maybe it would be something, but people haven't. They have probably decided if they want to do another season or not, which is understandable. But at the same time, it was pretty, I think it was pretty successful. So I might have gotten a second season. Alright, Lord El Malloy, second. 100% is a watch. Come on, it's a waiver, it's grey, it's said about the clock tower and everything. Come on, it's also more Fate. It is Fate. I mean, it is what is it called? I won't say it's like a spin-off. Maybe it's like another story in the universe. So yeah, 100% a watch. If you haven't watched, the first season, highly recommend. I think there was a movie as well. Let me check. Yeah, there was. I think it was second season. Dude, there's so many things I haven't watched yet. Goddamn. It might be. Oh no, this is different because it's the same, almost the same art style. Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched this. I think I haven't watched the TV special. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. It's about Waver and this you could say new apprentice, Gray. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It has a lot, a lot, a lot of mysteries to it and all that stuff. And seeing how Waver has been doing is also pretty nice. So if you're into Fate and all that jazz, highly recommend watching it. Nope, Sasaki. Nope, nope. It's Shonen Ai. Nope. It's a straight skip on my end. Not really a big fan of it anyway. I mean, it's like BL. I think you can watch it if you want it, if you're into it. Barao. No, so that's what's this? Drama, historical, shoujo, supernatural action. He's cursed. Damned from birth to eternal darkness, but a story of fate sets him on the path of personal destruction or his own tormented longings, based on an early draft of Shakespeare's Richard III. This dark fantasy finds a man who could be king, standing between the worlds, between clans. Okay, this looks pretty cool. This could actually be really cool to see a solo person who got condemned from from the life that he led to someone who's becoming either a villain or a savior. Who knows? My man's cursed over here. So am I for waiting on Lost Ark. But yeah, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. All right. So next one. Dragon Quest. Okay, no, 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 no watching. No, nope. Yeah. It also literally, I don't know, reminds you a lot of Dragon Ball. Might be wrong though. Next one would be. What's next? Let's see. I don't know what it is. Let's click on something. Alright, let's keep this music. Hopefully I don't get destroyed by it later. Alright. Next one. Gensel. I mean, I don't know. It looks kinda Like from what I'm seeing right now, it's kinda alright. Like everything looks kinda basic. Like also low quality artwork. I wish I could get the. It looks pretty low quality, to be honest. I might be wrong though. I don't care about ratings so much because I'd rather just see if it's good or not and decide then. But yeah, I would say from the looks of it already, it might be not the best because usually fantasy and historical is most of the time pretty boring to me, at least. Depending on what the premise is, right? Yeah, it's a demon and demon story, so maybe, but most of the time, maybe not. Alright, the next one is second season, Princess Half Demon. Let me see. Oh, when did it come out? Maybe not. Maybe not. Usually, you know, these type of series I don't keep up with. It's like too long. Pokemon or Pocket the Monster. Pokemon. It's Pokemon. Um, I haven't watched a lot. I think the last one was was it Diamond and Pearl? It might be. Where you know, where Ash came so close to winning his championship, his, you know, his league, and then he got screwed. I can't believe it. He literally lost. Oh my god, so salty to this day, man. I can't believe they literally just not let him win. Oh my god, I can't believe it. They did this. Oh well, not much you can do. I think he never will win actually any, you know, any any you know, any championship. Besides in the first one he won the league. Yeah, he won one, but come on, it's been like years. Let this man do something. Also, he's probably eternal 12-year-old. I think he was 12 or 14. Yeah, he's always gonna be the same old guy. It's like the never aging person. It's like, huh, this guy can travel forever, but never age. He will always stay the same kid. Meanwhile, everyone else around you grows up. It's like, I think something went wrong here. The genetics are not working. Is he some kind of superhuman? Yeah, I mean, it's Pokemon. I guess it's always, you know, if you like it and you can watch it. I like Pokemon, but, you know, I'd rather not watch it anymore because, yeah, I watched a lot when I was, you know, going to school and stuff, but not anymore. I'd rather play them games. And the movies were nice. The movies are pretty good, so yeah, I think this is it Sun and Moon now. It might be. It might be the region. Since they changed also the art style of him, so yeah. It is what it is. If you like it, watch it. I am not gonna watch it. It's literally like what 100 episodes in, so yeah, it's like a same situation as One Piece. Will never do. Tribe 9. Okay. Action sports. Okay, first I thought, you know, the artwork reminded me a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul. Rest in peace. But in Neo Tokyo, Delusion, you from tribes that battle each other in intense sport called Extreme Baseball. Okay, baseball. Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. Meet the strongest man in this world, Shun Kamiya. Together, the three join forces to play this cutthroat game. Yeah, I don't know. I never can take it seriously. Those those anime series with the, you know, sports where you have villains. It's like, come on, it's just that, man. There's not much to show. There's not much to show, man. Because usually, sorry about that. Usually, you know, to have a good, you know, series with for sports, you have to. I think you have to make it interesting and fun with comedy. You have to balance it, but you cannot just throw in a villain in a sport anime to expect people to take it seriously. And it's also a different dynamic that you have. Maybe, maybe not. More like maybe not. Um, Conan. Conan's been the same old for like 1,000 episodes. My dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's Conan. Conan's been, I don't know, the same small kid since he got drugged and never got to the point where it's supposed to end. I don't even know how it's gonna end for him, but here we are. After 1,000 episodes, he's still small. I don't know if there's any, you know, end in sight. Maybe there's, maybe it's not. Um, yeah, it's gone. Rayman's Club. Nope. Not gonna watch shit on that. More sports, more sports. What's up, boys? More sport? Nope. Nope. The only sport, I mean, soccer, football, anime that I watched was Tsubasa, Captain Tsubasa. Still amazing. Maybe that's because you're nostalgia speaking, but Tsubasa was actually pretty fun. So yeah, it's alright. Not gonna watch it though, this one. Sayaka Reload Zeroin. Uh, Action, adventure, comedy, demons, drama, yosa, and supernatural. Hmm, could be good. Could be good. Was a peaceful land where humans and yokai lived together. Then, however, men appeared who tried to revive Gyomao, the great yokai. Why does it remind me so much of Jujutsu Kaisen? I mean, the way they want to, revive the demon king or the great yokai. Calling the yokai to go insane and attack humanity to save the land. Kansai Bosat's orders Son Goku. Wait, what? Son Goku? Okay, now we have. Okay, so it's like a mix between Jujutsu Kaisen and the, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I guess it's another demon story where demons get slain and stuff. Keeping the demon, I guess, the great yokai from getting revived. It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay, I guess. Maybe we'll watch it, but I don't think so. Ain no 831. Present day. Presidential disaster. A young man living in Tokyo, Sososhiro, has a secret he cannot tell anyone. The secret is that he can't stop the time around him. Despite his thoughts, one day he meets a girl named Nazna, who has the same power when he learns that she is being used in a crime. That's interesting. We can stop time. This could be good, but stopping time, we haven't seen much with that. Like, you can do so much with stopping time in my, imaginary powers, right? Who hasn't thought about, imaginary powers? And then thinking, oh yeah, what if I had this power? What can I do with it, right? I would say I give it a try, see how it goes, because usually, they don't have good stuff. There might be, gems here and there, so it can be good. So maybe I'll check it out. See, hopefully it's executed good. So I might watch it. Check it out. How many episodes are out yet? Let's see. I don't know. It's a TV special, so it's an original too. Wait, it's only an hour and 40. Wait, what the fuck? We'll see. We'll just tune in and see how it goes. Another one here. Cute. Looks like idol show. Not really. Not gonna watch it. You see, idol shows, they're like drugs, okay? You take them once, you want to watch them, all of them. You get sucked into the world of them, and you try to root for them, and you will be listening to their songs, okay? That's what Love Live did to me. Still though, Love Live was solid. I still like the dynamics and the characters and stuff, but yeah, that's actually about it. I don't know much about this series, but maybe not. It always takes the time for me to actually get into music shows, because music is an interesting thing in anime, because music is good, but at the same time I don't like watching stuff about music, if you know what I mean. It's like a K-On! Oh yeah, I think it's K-On! Or Ski-On, something like that, right? So yeah, maybe not. Blade Runner, Black Lotus, haven't watched any of the Blade Runner stuff, so maybe not this one either. Shenmue, nope, no Shenmue for me. Not gonna deal with that. So either utility, golf, Yostar, Yostar. Why is Yostar making? Is it a short that they do? I mean, Yostar made. What is, they made a studio for for their own mobile games to make anime series out of after Azure Lane got so hardly destroyed by a different anime studio that they decided to do to make their own studio so they can make their own anime and movies, which is I guess a baller move, right? Saying, well, if you can't do, we're gonna make it on our own. So yeah, we'll check it out just because it's the Yostar Pictures. So yeah, it can be something. Lupin the Third. Never watched the other Lupins, so never will happen. Maiko-san. No Makanai. It's like, is that the one with looking like a Miko? Is it a Miko? Um, Housemate Maiko's. Yeah, it's like it's like a comedy. How's it shonen? Comedy slice of life. Yeah, comedy slice of 100%. I guess can be good. We'll check it out. Could be good, could be good. Since also slice of life. Digimon Ghost games. Okay, what the fuck? Digimon has ghost games? No, what? I don't know where they went with Digimon. Or Digimon, how we want to call it. Yeah, different directions, I guess. Can be good, I don't know. We'll probably never watch it though, since, it's been a while. As much as I like Digimon, I'm never gonna watch any anime of it anymore again. Because it's too much, it's too much. I'm fine with, enjoying the old ones, but not really getting into the new ones. Alright, next one, Saburo no Armor. Nope. Probably not gonna watch it. It's too. Hmm. It doesn't look that good to me. Action historical samurai. Nope. Oh, music, another music one. Nah. Straight up, nah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Tropical Rogue Precure. Yeah, no. Another one, nope. Bang a Dream, nope. I don't know what they are. Shinshan. Interesting that Shinshan is still going on after all these years. I mean, it is a classic. It's a classic. Doraemon. Never watched it. Never cared about it. I mean, everything else doesn't look any more interesting. And some, old stuff, that could be, alright. But yeah, overall, this season had quite a few okay ones, but I would say there are definitely gems in here, like, for instance, the Sono Biscuit doll. If you watch it, probably from what I've heard, it's still pretty good. AOT. You gotta watch Kimetsu Yaiba. Always a recommendation. I know bias and stuff, but man, I love that show. Then you have, these two. Definitely give it a watch if you like economics and country stuff and all that, all that surrounding, like how to rule a kingdom and all that comes with it. Alphareta, if you watch the first season, you know what you're getting into. Kenja, this is also like an outlier. Can be good, cannot be bad. It's an isekai with. No, it's not really isekai. It's a fantasy. Never mind. It is isekai. It can be good. Um, it is your boy. This could also be okay, but it is alright. I mean, it could be interesting. Like from the looks and feels of Lock Horizon, maybe. This is like, I don't know, can be good. But yeah, overall, there are like maybe like 4 or 5 to watch this season. Maybe a few here and there, like slice of lives, like pure comedy. This might be pure comedy from the fact that it's so absurd. If you read the description, then yeah. Overall, this could also be serious, fun. But yeah, overall, there aren't many to watch, to be honest. If you go by seriously watching, I would say only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, 11, and this one. But yeah, overall, I would say it's an okay season. So yeah, that's actually I guess my part in all of this summary of the season, because usually you would be watching quite a lot of these, but time is always of the essence. So it might be good to just skip on certain things, but keep watching, keep eye on Kimetsu no Yaiba, King of Kyojin, and Sonobisuke Doll, right? And yeah, everything else is optional, right? Actually, everything else could be also optional, but you know what I mean. So yeah, overall, definitely worth a few shows here and there. Yeah, and that's about it. I guess with my summary and everything, I guess going over the season.